Hello everyone. So first of all, I already did a video about Grindr, but I feel it can be improved. Not only the commentary, but also the build itself, as well as some other minor stuff that I feel I can do better. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So a full Grindr perk regenerates 56 points of health over 4.2 seconds every time the player does damage to an enemy, but the effect can only be triggered once every 1.5 seconds, and only while wearing a 2-piece suit or a lightweight ballistic vest. The effect can stack up to 4 times before the first instant expires. So this deck is most useful with rapid fire and damage over time weaponry, being able to be triggered via bullets, poison, and fire and weapons and grenades. Grindr also grants the player 40% more health and a 30% chance to pierce enemy armor. So basically the idea of Grindr is that in order to regenerate health, you have to constantly be dealing damage. You have to play more fast and aggressive, and I'm going to show you a very effective way to play Grindr. So basically this is what the whole loadout looks like. We're going to be using the Akimbo Spec Ops submachine gun, the Jackal submachine gun, the kunai, the incendiary grenade, Grindr of course, we're gonna get into the skills in a minute, the lightweight ballistic vest, and the ammo bag. For the primary, we're gonna be using the Spec Ops submachine gun, but you can also use the micro Uzi, the para, or the jacket's piece. All of these for Akimbo submachine guns are great, but my personal favorites are the MP7. They're great, they're absolutely fantastic. They have high accuracy and stability, and the damage is decent, and they also have a lot of ammo, and the ammo pickup is great. So yeah, definitely recommend them. We're gonna be using it with the bigger the better suppressor, accuracy boost, auto fire, military laser module, extended magazine, and the unfolded stock. Alternatively, you can also use the micro Uzi. The rate of fire is absolutely stunning. It's super exaggerated. It's great. You should try it out. It's like a pocket-like machine gun. It's great. And we're going to be using it with the custom barrel, the Futomaki suppressor. If you have a boost, feel free to use it, and with the combined module. And again, you can also use the para or the jacket's piece if you have it. So for the secondary, you can use the Tatonka or the Jackal, but I personally recommend the Jackal submachine gun. Once again, it's great. The accuracy and stability is great. Also, it deals more damage, which is fantastic. We're gonna be using it with the civilian barrel, the bigger the better suppressor. If you have a boost, feel free to use it. No particular gadget, the extended magazine, military red dot sight, civilian stock, and the twinkle grip. So we're gonna be using suppressor skills, of course, and for the melee we're gonna be using the kunai knife. Now this thing deals poison damage, and also it stuns enemies, so that makes your job easier when you're trying to get some jokers at the beginning of the heist. And the incendiary grenade, because well, the fire works with Grindr and it also stuns enemies, and again it is fantastic. Now, well, we're gonna be using the lightweight ballistic vest and of course Grindr. Now for the skills, in controller we're gonna be taking Forced Friendship, Confident, Joker, Partners in Crime, and Hostage Taker for health regen, and we're gonna take Rifleman and Stable Shot. In Enforcer we're gonna take Die Hard and Resilience, also Scavenger, Bullet Storm, and Extra Lead. In Technician, we're gonna take Kickstarter, Drill Sergeant, and Hardware Expert, and also Steady Grip, Surefire, Lock and Load, and Body Expertise. In Ghost, we're gonna take Parkour and Duck and Cover, as well as Optical Illusions, The Professional, and Second Wind. In Fugitive, we're gonna take Ace Akimbo, Equilibrium, and 9 Lives. So, oh, by the way, you can remove the drill skills and take something else. I just personally love drill skills, but again, if you want to remove them, you can take something else to get, I don't know, more ammunition or whatever you feel like. This is just how I personally play. I usually don't play without drill skills, so yeah, there's that. And we're also using suppressor skills and a couple of other skills to boost our submachine gun's accuracy and stability. I do recommend you take suppressor skills because, again, it can really boost your accuracy and stability, and it can make your Akimbo submachine guns amazing. Now we're gonna get into the gameplay and a couple of tips. So how do we get the most out of this perk deck? Well, like I previously mentioned, we gotta be fast and aggressive, but also careful. We're not immortal. The health regen can be pretty insane when you consider the molotovs or the fire grenades, whatever you choose, the jokers, and the rapid fire weapons combo. It is really good, but sometimes enemies will deal enough damage to take us down. Remember, you have to be constantly dealing damage to regenerate health. So as long as we don't push our luck, we should be completely fine. And when you start a new heist, any heist, don't forget to grab your jokers as soon as possible and keep an eye on them as they may die, and eventually you'll need a new one. Your akimbo submachine guns make quick work of bulldozers and special enemies, as well as large groups of cops. Your secondary has higher accuracy and a scope to deal with medium/long range encounters and kill snipers. Or if you feel like you don't need another submachine gun, well, then you can bring a grenade launcher or a flamethrower, whatever you want, although I don't recommend it since we already have fire in our inventory as well as poison damage. Even though we don't have a lot of armor, the amount we have should increase our survivability a little bit, so aim for the head. We have ammo bags. We don't have ace ammo bags. Well, that depends on you. If you don't want to take the drill skills, feel free to take extra ammunition skills. I mostly take ammo bags with most of my builds. So yeah, and just remember to place one when where your team is gonna spend some time, and save the other one for when you're in a tight spot, or place both of them. You can do whatever you want with your ammo bags. Just don't forget to support your team. Also, the poison damage works with grinders, so feel free to use it. And again, the kunai should make taking jokers a lot easier. Not only it stuns the enemy, but it would allow you to capture him as soon as he stops vomiting. Also, if the captain spawns, you can jump into to him and face him. Throw a couple of fire grenades on the ground, and then circle around him and shoot him in all of his cops in the head, and you should make quick work of the captain as well. It's a little bit risky, but again, you should give it a try. And well, that's basically it. I wanted to keep this video brief. Didn't want to entertain you much, and well, this is not something particularly complicated. You gotta just take certain stuff to make it work properly or effectively, I guess. But again, just a quick video for you all. New version of this grinder build that I felt it could have been better. So anyways, here it is. Sorry for the short video. I got more stuff coming up for later date. Anyway, I'm dead, folks, and have a wonderful day.